Hey everyone, this is another keyboard review. Tristan here. You're looking at the Unicomp SpaceSaver keyboard by, Unicomp can be found at pckeyboard.com. It has buckling spring keys just like the IBM Model M, which you can see a review of in one of my other YouTube videos. Also, Unicomp makes sort of a clone of the IBM Model M called the Customizer 104. This keyboard is almost identical to the Customizer 104, except that you'll notice the casing is a little bit smaller. The border around the actual keys is less, so it takes up less space on your desk, and therefore that's why they call it the SpaceSaver. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of a slimmer, smaller keyboard, especially if you use the mouse a lot, because your mouse is a little bit closer to you, which can be, a little bit more comfortable. But as for the keys, it does have the buckling spring technology. Let me type on it so you can get a sense of how it sounds and feels. It's got a nice tactile feel to it. So it's got a clicky, feel to it, and I really highly recommend the buckling spring technology for keyboards. I think they've got the best feel of any keyboard that I've tried before. Let me go out a little bit and you can see how it looks on my desk. This particular SpaceSaver keyboard comes also in a beige color as well, but I opted for the black with the gray keys because it matches my monitor, and then it also matches my computer and printer and stuff over there, so it looks pretty nice and modern. And it also comes in USB or PS2 as well, so you have a choice there. Let me type on it a little bit more so you can get a sense of how it sounds. The keyboard itself feels very sturdy. It weighs about 3 pounds 6 ounces. The equivalent Customizer 104 weighs about 3 pounds 11 ounces, so it's pretty close. It's got a nice, pretty heavy, solid feel to it, although not quite as solid and heavy as the Customizer 104, and certainly not as solid and heavy as the IBM Model M. The IBM Model M keyboard, I think, is about 5 pounds or maybe even over 5 pounds, so that one has a super sturdy and solid feel. Of course, they don't make those exactly anymore, so you have to find old ones. They only made those from the mid-80s to mid-90s or so. But these are roughly equivalent, made by the same company, well, not the same company, but the company that holds the patent to make the buckling spring keyboards now. They actually acquired a lot of the tooling and patents and stuff from IBM actually, themselves. Actually, it was the division of IBM called Lexmark. Essentially IBM sold their keyboard division to Lexmark, and Lexmark then sold it to Unicomp. They're made in America in Lexington, Kentucky, and again, this is a keyboard that I highly recommend for anyone who types on a keyboard a lot, a programmer, a writer, or just anyone who uses their computer quite a bit. One quick note about this video: it's being taped on the iPhone 3GS, and one of the things I noticed is the iPhone 3GS has kind of low audio. So I'm not uploading this video directly from the iPhone to YouTube. I'm actually copying it to my computer first via image capture, and then I am running I'm going to process the audio levels. First of all, I'm going to compress the audio a little bit into the AAC MPEG-4 format, and then I'm going to also use the automatic volume adjustment so that the audio is a little bit louder. You'll probably notice the audio sounds really nice and crisp and loud. The iPhone 3GS does not give you audio like this right out of the right out of the box stock, so I'm going to process it a little bit, and I'm using an application that's free called MPEG Stream Clip, and you can download that at, I believe it's squared 5, so squared, then the number 5.com. It's pretty easy to do, and I just basically save the video out with the H.264 codec, and then I just adjust the audio, so it's got the auto volume adjustment, which yields for much better audio. I will leave you with this on this video with me typing. Or let me get an overhead shot too, so you can just sort of see see the keyboard a little bit. And now I'll leave you with me typing on it so you can get more of a sense of how it feels. I think it's got an awesome sound to it. Any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and also please rate this video. Take care.